Sling TV has a new app and a relatively new feature that lets you view Locast channels through Sling TV's live guide. In today's video, of viewer request, I'll test it out and show you how it works. Hey, what's up, savers? Welcome to the channel. Now, the main reason why Sling TV is cheaper than YouTube TV and Hulu Live is because it doesn't carry all of your local channels. There are two main workarounds though, an antenna or Locast. Locast is a service that provides access to local channels in select cities. It's free to sign up, but you can remove donation requests by giving $5 a month. Now let me be clear, Sling TV and Locast are separate services, each with their own apps. But with Locast integration, Sling TV users are able to access Locast channels directly through the Sling Live guide, and that saves them from having to switch between the two apps. Now, to take advantage of this feature, you're going to need a Sling TV account, Locast, which is only available in select cities, and a device that supports Locast integration. Now, keep in mind the list of supported devices for Locast integration, it's limited as of this recording. Right now, Amazon Fire TV users are among those who can take advantage of Locast integration, but not Roku. Now, although I've been a longtime user of both Sling TV and Locast, I've not experienced the Locast integration until just recently. So I've got my Amazon Fire TV stick in my hand. I'm going to show you the setup process and how it works. Step one is to sign in to the Sling TV app if you're not already logged in. If Locast integration is available, you should see a message on your screen like this one. The local channels from Locast appear at the top of your live guide, but in order to stream them, you will need to set up a Locast account if you haven't already. When you click through from the live guide, you'll be taken to a screen to download Locast, and once your Locast account is activated, you can access the channels directly from Locast or through the Sling TV live guide. I've been trying this out for a few days, overall pretty good. There have been some hiccups which I'll cover in this video. Let's take a closer look. After you've set up Locast integration, you will see a shortcut to Locast channels from the Sling TV home screen. They don't appear to be featured under this My Channel section. That is for Sling channels only, but further down, below Browse categories, you will see this section that is dedicated to your Locast channels. And when you click on one of them, you'll be taken directly to that channel. Now let's move from the home screen to the live guide. This is the All Channels view from the new app. And as you can see, the Locast channels, they're at the very top of the guide. The Locast logo is featured below the channel logo to identify them. Sling TV has multiple filters for its live guide. You can find the Locast channels on all channels or navigate to locals. And if you favorite a Locast channel, it will also be added to the favorite section along with your Sling TV favorites. When you select a program that's currently airing from the live guide, whether that is a Sling TV channel or a Locast channel, you should be taken directly to the program with no additional clicks. However, if you have the free version of Locast, you may see a brief ad that will ask you to donate. And again, you can eliminate these ads by giving $5 a month to Locast. If you're watching a program on a Locast channel and want to return to the Sling TV live guide, just take out your Amazon Fire TV remote and click the back button. When you're watching a Sling TV network, you can always click down to see recent channels, but from my testing, I did not see the Locast channels featured from this recent channels section, only the channels that I pay for with Sling TV. And I've got a couple more tips for you about using the guide with Locast integration. To preview what's coming up later on, you can scroll to the right from the grid guide, and when you select a program, it'll display a details page. Another option is to browse what's coming up by the network. Select any of the channel logos. Those are in between the heart and what's currently airing. And then you will see the programming for a specific network. This display a lot easier on the eyes than the guide from the Locast app. And one thing you may have noticed here, there is no option to record programs that air on the Locast channels. Your Sling TV DVR is for Sling channels only, not Locast. For the most part, Locast integration worked as I expected it to, but there were two problems that I encountered along the way. You may have noticed this earlier when I showed you the live guide. There are multiple logos for the CW here, 3 of them in fact. The first 2 didn't work, but the third, it did. So I just scrolled past the first 2 going forward. The other issue involves a missing channel. Where I live, the CBS station is on channel 2, so it should be the first thing in the guide. But I scrolled through this guide time and time again, and it is nowhere to be found. I'll move over to the Locast app to show you. Here you can see that CBS, it's at the very top of the Locast Live guide, right where it should be. And even on the Sling TV mobile app, CBS shows up with Locast integration. I don't have an explanation for these two issues, but I did reach out to Sling TV's customer support, and I filed a ticket to see if they respond. No resolution yet, but if there is one, I will post an update in the description of this video. Those issues aside, good for Sling TV for adding Locast integration. It improves the user experience, especially if you're used to channel surfing and want to flip back and forth between your local channels and your Sling TV channels without managing multiple apps. Just remember this, Locast integration is only available through Sling TV with select devices. And Locast itself isn't available everywhere. About 35 cities have access to the service as of this recording. And I've got you covered with links below where you can find the most up-to-date information. Thanks for watching today's video. Please like it if you got something out of it, and check out my other videos for more ways to save on streaming TV.